Hi, I'm Andy Workman. This is vlog number 4 for Workman Instruments. So today what we're going to be looking at is we're going to be giving an update both to my submission for the Great Guitar Build Off and also to the prototype bass I'm working on, which is my own shape. So let's get cracking. Biggest update I would say is around the fingerboard. Last video we covered the material I was using, Rocklight. Check it out, video 3 if you want to hear more about that. I've got the fingerboard cut to size and I've got it slotted. And I've started to play around with the inlay and the lines in it, which is coming up pretty well. Biggest update though is I've gone ahead and I've installed LEDs in the side markers. Reason I've done that is having been played on dark stages for years, I think having something for the position markers really is a real benefit. You know, I really love basses like Alembics and things that have this. I know there's products like Luminlays, which I've tried, but I really wanted to give the LEDs a go, and I'm happy to say that it's working. So cue experiment and watch it not work. Here you can see that I've added 2mm blue LEDs. Hopefully that's clear on the video. Overall, I'm really proud with how it's come out. I've never done anything like it, so really happy. The way I did it, so I routed 2 channels, one for positive, one for negative. It's a parallel circuit, and I've added 100 ohm resistors in between the connections. What did I learn? Solder irons are hot. Solder is hot. Burnt myself a lot again, but you know, overall it's come out really well, and I'm really chuffed with it, and I'm really looking forward to see how it's going to look on the finished instrument. Other than that, if anyone follows my Instagram and Facebook, I had a poll on hardware color. We made a decision on that, and the overwhelming decision, 80-20, was to go with black. So we're going to be looking something like that. Obviously the body's not got a top coat on yet. Once the top coat's on, the color will be less patchy, so that should be done anytime soon. So that's the entry to the competition covered. The other thing I've been doing is I've been up to see Newtone Strings. In my first video I mentioned that the kit came with strings, but I wasn't sure about the quality or whether I'd use them. I use Newtone Strings exclusively on all my instruments, and I have for the last 5 years or so. Newtone Strings are a custom string winder based in Derbyshire. They can wind just about anything you can think of. They do guitars, bass, and any other stringed instrument as far as I know. You can play it, they can wind strings for it, I think. I love Newtone Strings because I can specify the gauges. In this one I've gone pretty standard, which is 45 to 135, nickel plated steel. You know, your strings are your interface to your instrument. They're critical to the sound. If you've got poor strings, if you've got old strings, you diminish the quality of the instrument sound. I love Newtone Strings, I love the way they sound, and yeah, highly recommend them. Highly recommend checking them out. So that's the strings. Other update is around my prototype bass. I've made some progress on that, and we finally have a shape. So this is my first original body shape. It's still very much a work in progress, but you can start to see things coming together now. As I mentioned in the previous videos, this is Utile mahogany, which is a really nice wood to use. Still a long way to go on this, and lots of experimentation, but overall I'm enjoying it. You may be looking at it and thinking, goodness me, that's quite thick. Well, yes, it is quite thick. And you also might think it probably would have been easier to thickness it prior to cutting out the shape. Well, that would be very true, and yeah, bit of a mistake there, but easily rectified. I've got a plan for a jig to manage that issue. So yeah, overall that's the update. So today we've covered my submission to the competition. We've had an update on the prototype bass, and plan going forward is to get the competition bass finished. Got to be done by the 17th of October, so lots of work to do. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope you stick around for the next one. Thanks very much. Bye.